remember when my father used to call the family.
Friday was spent visiting out into the regions and the communities on the way. The amazing resourcefulness of the people comes from the need to just get on with life. I think that perhaps there are many lessons that the West would be wise to learn. However, at the same time, there is nothing greater than the faith that the people show, live, and experience. The realities of faith are such that it rained on 2 nights of the program, and on the third consecutive day I was wondering if perhaps we would be rained in again. The clouds were threatening and there was a little bit of a light sprinkling going on, but in the distance I could see there was rain. I mentioned to one of the prayer ladies, did she think that it was going to rain tonight? And in all confidence, she told me, it's not going to rain, we've been praying all day. And surely enough, it did not rain. I heard similar stories from my colleagues. But the reality of faith is not an idea. It is an action, it is a lived experience, it is something that shapes the life around us rather than allowing our lives to be shaped by the wants, the desires, the frivolous things of life. On Sabbath morning, we had the privilege of baptizing 8 individuals, and while we were rejoicing, we know that the whole of heaven was also rejoicing, not just in our sight and over our sight, but also over those other sites of Big Camp where people had been prepared and studied for baptism to know that they not only belong to the family of God, but are inducted into discipleship and to live this experience of life, faith, and the love of Christ. At our final appeal, we saw many people make a decision to serve Christ, to rededicate their lives, and others who made the choice to follow Christ for the first time in their lives. We rejoice over such a wonderful blessing, brothers and sisters in Christ, to join together in the work that Christ has for us to do in this age. We thank you for your prayers and for your ongoing thoughts and support, and ask that you continue to pray and keep in mind our partnership between South Australia and the Eastern Highlands Simbu Mission.